But basically, we saw the selection last time. We saw the selection on a bunch of entries. Some of them looked really cool, but there were a lot of suggestions in Korea on a lot of talented designers and inputs. Pretty crazy, actually. So people had a month, I think, to vote. The top 50 hairs and faces and pets and the top 100 outfits from those were then given to the judges who chose the final winners. So I believe there is a... Alright, my Korean is not that good. But I believe they had some kind of voting system where there was like crowd favorite and then there were three judges. They had a video here where they're basically like talking about the things they went over. Yeah, that guy wears sunglasses inside, so you know he knows what's up. We basically have a bunch of people who voted, who like pick their favorites and stuff. And wow, this guy picked this? That is mind-blowing. He just literally picked his own hair. He just... What the fuck? He just looked in the mirror and was like, that one. Love it. I think this one is like the crowd favorite or something? I'm not sure. Oh. Oh, this is his icon, I guess. Dude, I would, if I was a designer for MapleStory, I would pick this one too. This takes like 3 seconds to make. This is like the easiest. Oh my god. Green skin, full piccolo. Special beam cannon! So they picked... Wait, this is like the honorable mentions, right? Those are not actually going into the game, I hope. I mean, we can't have noses, okay? What the fuck? Dude, the droopy eye, I can do that. Wait, let's see if I can do it, hang on. Did I do it? I was trying to cosplay this one. Sexy eyes?
대충 생긴 얼굴이긴 하지만 다른 캐릭터와 다르게 대칭돼 있는 게 아니라 한 땀 한 땀 왼쪽 눈 오른쪽 눈을 따로 이제 그림을 그렸기 때문에
Did I do it there?
마음이 느껴진 작품이랄까? 저는 그렇게 생각했어요. 대충 안 만든 얼굴이야.
Okay, I don't know.
제일 강하다고 느꼈다.
Oh wait, they're actually implementing these? Buttons for eyes?
그다음에 약간 몬스터의 얼굴을 그대로 가져온 듯한 프랑켄슈타인이 연상됐던 호문쿨루 성형. 저런 것들을 봤을 때
Oh my god, this is some nightmare fuel.
하나라고 생각하면 뭔가 공백에서 오는 그런 귀여움이 있는.
Ooh, angry.
얼굴은 눈에 이렇게 반짝이는 별빛도 있고 입도 약간 새침한 인매 그리고 당장 뭐라도 사서 이렇게 쥐어줘야 할 것 같은 그런 표정들이 참 재미있었습니다.
저는 약간 물기 스며든 얼굴이랑 어제 울었을 얼굴을 봤는데 이 두 개.
Okay, why are there two pictures? Is one supposed to be like male character, one female character, or is one like the design that people had and the other one is the one that they're actually implementing? Because it just looks like a copy every time. I don't really see any differences. Like here we see a difference with the eyebrows and stuff. Is this the one they're actually implementing? The second one is female? Oh, so the girl is angry? Yeah, the hairstyle it was a little bit more clear, yeah. But like as they have been doing for like all of the gendered stuff, the faces are pretty much the exact same lately. The only thing they change sometimes is eyebrows, thickness of eyebrows, and that's pretty much it. Another reason why you shouldn't have you shouldn't pick gender in MapleStory for your characters. It doesn't make any sense because the NX is all over the place anyway, and it just makes it weird when you want to marry characters to get your apples. You should just get rid of gender on the character. Just select whatever you want in the beginning. Shouldn't be restricted in such a dumb way. Also proven by the surprise style box problem with the gendered equips and everything. Just let everyone trade and wear everything. Who the fuck cares? People have April Fool's stuff anyway that makes them look like opposite gender and stuff. Okay, we already looked at this. Spooky stuff. Spooky faces. Oh, these are the pets? But yeah, so they have pictures here of all the stuff that did end up getting picked. So these are all the things that are getting picked and added into the game. These look like honorable mentions or something. Oh no, wait, because they had... Wait, hang on, let's read this. Because they have gold and bronze rankings, right? Total of 6 winners for the Golden Hand Awards were chosen for each category, and there are 10 Silver Hand winners for each category. Both sets of players will win special prizes. Golden Hand winners are the ones that will have their items created in-game. Right, okay, so the silver ones are not correct. 12 winners for outfits. Outfit 3 million won. How much is that? Dude, last time I went for... Last time we tried to do that... Remember, last time on Google I tried to exchange... Wow, almost 2.6k dollars. Ooh, that's not bad. The ones went down a little bit. $2,587.77, which is about what, 2,200 euros or something? 2,181 euros. Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's quite a bit. Honorable Golden Hands medal. 100 coupons for your created cash items. 100 coupons for all of the items you created. It's nuts. Because, 50 characters, and they could be zeros, which need 2, so 100. Set of 6 MapleStory keyboard long pads. Whoa. For your 6 PCs, your 5 Kishi meals. Oh, never mind. This is KMS. They don't have those. Your Beast Tamer... Oh, fuck. They don't have those either. God damn. What do they have mules for? Holy symbol? 50% off long duration. Pets. 3 million won. Same shit. Hairs. 1.5 million won. They don't care as much. Same shit. And faces, 1 million won. Silverhand category, 10 winners per category, 20 winners for outfits. Each category, every person gets a shining Silverhands medal and 1 of 6 MapleStory keyboard long pads. Okay, so they're kind of like honorable mentions, and they still get some stuff. Good for them, because there were some good admissions. Not admissions, submissions. Items will be sold in 3 periods. Hair and the faces will be sold September 9th to October 6th. Outfit sets and pets from 14th until November 10th, and then the other 6 outfit sets from November to December. I'm guessing that they will look at how crazy some of these sell and then maybe bring them back later. That would be a smart thing to do. Or they just want to keep it completely exclusive for this and then do another contest on a later time. That would also be a great idea. Again, keeps the community involved, gives the people who didn't win another chance to win, gives the people who did win a chance to submit other stuff that they want to get in there. And, people are going to hard feel FOMO. If they don't get it now, they'll never be able to get it. People will spend like crazy on it. So, a lot of pluses for both, but probably going to keep it exclusive, I think. But I guess we don't know. So these are the hairs that were picked. So like the old style grandparents, the huge bald spot, Friar Tuck hair, the hedgehog, the rolled up hedgehog hair, or dandelion hair, I guess. Oh, I think it was dandelion hair. Can I hang on? Can I open this in a new tab and then zoom? Green Knit fanboy, thank you for the bits, my dude. Appreciate it. And the Prime, I know who you are. We were messaging in Discord. That's for that progression session, right? Alright, dude. I'll get back to you on Discord in a bit, and we can set it up for later. I think this week is pretty full, but we can do early next week. So I'll hit you up. We'll set up a time ASAP so we can have it on the schedule, and we don't have to flop around too much. I'm guessing next Tuesday, but let's get through this first. Yeah, so the dandelion hair, the what's his name? Fuck, Piccolo hairstyle. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm usually not a fan of these hairstyles where it's basically like a male hairstyle and they just blow up a bunch in the back. They did add like the extra sideburns here. But I don't know. I guess it just looks weird with a faceless face. But I'm generally not a fan of like, oh, this is a male hairstyle and now it's female. It's, I don't know. It feels a little bit too simple. I don't know how you guys feel. This one added the buns and the, what do you call this? The side bangs? I don't know what you call it. And they have the feature that there is a few hairs like sticking out and it's like not perfectly coiffed. This one is perfectly coiffed and the guy picked his own hairstyle. This one looks kind of cute, I think. Yeah. And then they have the silver mentions. Yeah, a lot of these are really nice. If I'm being perfectly honest though, if you showed me all of these hairstyles and asked me which ones are already in the game and which ones are not, I would have like a 10 to 15% accuracy on guessing. If you like bunched up existing and non-existing hairs, I would be wrong like 80-85% of the time. Because I just don't know. So, just to say like, this could be like a giant troll post as well and I would never know. Then we have this one. That's definitely loading. So we have the ones we went over, like the lazy eye. We had the stitched closed mouth, which is very non-nightmare fuelish at all. Then we have the weird pokey nose. Oh, now I know who this looks like. This is Scardor from Doug, isn't it? No, not Scardor. The guy with the red hair. The what's his name? Red-haired guy. Roger Klotz, this guy. This guy reminds me of this guy. From Doug, from the TV show Doug. I don't know if you guys remember that. This one a little bit more pokey, I guess. And then we have the face, you get the evil face for the female characters apparently. And then Babu, very... Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know. This face could be in the game for 7 years already, or could be new. I wouldn't know. It all looks the same to me, to be perfectly honest. Same thing with this one, but it's got like the glaring eyes a little bit. But this one's like, yeah, I guess the ones that are memey kind of look out to me. Like, what's the difference between this one and this one? Or just the eyebrows like 2 pixels higher? It's just the eyebrows are a little different. Otherwise, this is the exact same face. Like, I don't know, man. It's so similar to me. The buttons. So this one is not going to be in the game. Saw someone mention it. The happy face, evil face. Did they start with like the same basis? Look at how similar these are. Angry faces.
Wasn't it just yesterday?
Was it just yesterday? Sometimes it lets you... sometimes the message doesn't pop up for a long time, and it lets you celebrate your sub-anniversary like 20 days after you actually had it. But thank you for the 6 months, Smo. Man, can you believe it's already been 6 months? Congrats on that gold badge, man. And sometimes it shows up multiple times as well. Sometimes it shows up at the moment that you sub, and then again later. And now the pets, I think people will be pretty interested in that. I guess I can open this one in a new image already. So we have the node pets, the green, so the regular blue one, the experience, and then the true arachnid reflection node stone pets. We have the several amount of tempura, ebi, fried shrimp. The gateway into into sushi for many normies. Does this guy have bleach? What the fuck is this guy holding? Oh, maybe it's some kind of oil, I guess. Maybe my mind went to the wrong place. Is this Ronshu? I think this is Ronshu, actually. So we'll have Ronshu walking around, 4 shrimp in it. Voltkin, thank you very much for the prime. Welcome to the Scardor's Grass and Extra Chromosome. Badge beautiful emails, and thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Old school Maple Pet. Then we have the Rogue Planet designed the old pets. I think we had these from a very, very old animation, right? Is what the explorers were shown as. I think this was the thief, this was the warrior, and then this was, I think, the archer, but it's like a little bit hard to see because the picture doesn't zoom in terribly well. No more want to faces. Maybe 2 of them are good. I just think they all look alike. But I don't have an eye for it. Like, I don't really care about like the NX looks stuff very much. So another. Oh my God, Smo! What the fuck? Trying to do a video here. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, man. Is that to celebrate your 6 months? Thank you so much, man. You're so generous. You solidifying that #1 spot for top sub gifter. Oh, since it's you, I think it still doesn't count for the hype train. Because it was your sub, and then Voltkins, and then you again. So it only counts as 2 entries, rip. Sub waiting lobby? Yeah, we're waiting on that maintenance to be over. And then we have these 3 goddesses, right? From the Goddess Blessings, I think. It's the Explorer, this is the Flora, and then the... God, all of these names. The furries. Anima. And then we have flying squirrels. And then we have demon... It's like demon versions of the spirits in Arcana, I'm guessing? It's kind of what it looks like. Like small demon versions. We have some honorable mentions here. We have the Black Mage in a assortment of poolside paraphernalia. And sunglasses. Sadly did not make the cut. We have small party monsters. These girls are kind of cute. We have some Pokemon here. We have some K-Pets. Beautiful. We have some more smaller pets. We have a tortoise. We have some bunnies in outfits. We have birds playing guitar. I can't really see very well. Dude, if I zoom in, does it look... These are just birds, right? They're not playing... These are their tails, right? They're not guitars. If they were jamming. I'm disappointed this one didn't make it. Is it I'm blanking on everything right now. Yeah, Tobin-Haired Warrior and the fully decked out Tobin-Haired Warrior. And the best part was he had a speech bubble that was like a giant Tobin haircut that was like stretched. Which I think that was hilarious. Yeah. And then some gummy bears. And then for the styles, we have a lot. We have double the winners because this is their big selling point, right? Ooh, this character actually has a face. And this one as well. Oh, a few of them slip through. Okay, so we have the Shadow Samurai. Is it like the Kuchikirukia but in a dress kind of style that they've got going on? Oh, Mighty Sweet started the hype train. Thank you for the prime. All primes, free subs. Plus, I think there's 20% off new subs and gifted subs since it's September. Is it already active? Is September already active? Oh no, that might be like 2 hours from now. Double check if September is active, guys. There's some discount stuff going on for September. This set is pretty cool. Reminds me of the set from... Well, it doesn't remind me well enough because I can't think of the name. Is it from Glory? Is that what I'm thinking about? The big blade, and it's also got the horns and like the red, but it's got the wings, right, instead of the ninetails. Yeah, it might be like another 2 hours. The Havoc set, yes, the Havoc set. Is that from... Miria, wait 2 hours, you'll get 20% off. But I appreciate you, regardless. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, dude. That's so very generous of you. Oh, look at all the people getting subbed. Hashtag Silver, Bobert Gaming, Sick Doggo Memes. Oh, sick Doggo Memes, bro. Alright, we are completed level 5. Okay, well that was quick. I think 90% of the sets in the game can use without a cape and weapon. Yeah, probably. Then we have some femboy steampunk bunny birthday outfit. We have a witch complete with a broom with a moon backlight. This must be some anime reference. This looks like it's already been in the game 4 different ways, but I guess it's slightly different, which I think is why it probably will do very well. A complete slime outfit. It's a little bit shiny for me, but I think a lot of people will get this as well. Miria wants to spend more money. I think so. I think so. Thank you, Liberio. And thank you, Smo, for oiling me up. My need to see the train completed is greater than my need for money. Okay. And then we have a doggy dog outfit with the rollerblades by the looks of it, or roller skates, I guess I should say, and a little dog car weapon. It's okay. We have a traditional Japanese outfit, very black and white with only the red color coming in. Very Japanese flag-esque, right? You got the Japanese flag, the white and the red, and only the black accents. Pretty samurai-y, huge hat, which looks like it will be floating pretty far back, so it will allow you to see quite a lot of your hair, which is cool, because a lot of hats tend to either squish or completely cover your hair. But you rarely see a really big hat that also kind of leaves your hair intact, so that would be interesting. You didn't know "ooh" was an emote? Yeah. Once you get Better Twitch TV in there, for the people who don't have Better Twitch TV, !BTTV is an extension on Chrome. Install that and you'll be able to see all the emotes. I have BTTV Pro and over 100 emotes that are visible through that extension, including moving emotes that you have to enable. BTTV feels weird, man. Okay. Then we have a singer with a guitar. Oh, there's the guitar. I just knew that. With a guitar. And then we have another samurai-esque style. Man, we have this one, and this one, and this one, and this one that are all like pretty similar in my opinion. I guess it's a style that we're going for. And this guy has a sword too, but it's a different type of sword. And he's got the... It's like in between. It's like in between a sombrero and like a top hat kind of thing. It's interesting. Is this actually what a fedora is? Oh no, fedora is like with the dent in the top, right? Because when people say fedora, like fedora tip, usually that's a trilby actually. That's a different hat. Which is, you know... Actually. Tips fedora, actually. Alright, and then we have some other silver mentions here. This one looks pretty cool, but because it has a black backdrop, I assume that if it doesn't have that backdrop, it doesn't pop quite as much. It's probably one of the weaknesses of the set. This one has got a spooky cat in the background. Not bad. Kind of like these. Oh, this is the drum bunny outfit. Oh, that reminds me of the oh, what is it? The oh my god! I just looked up cat band. Reminds me of this. What this reminds me of. This has some text, but not enough detail for me to be able to see. It's pretty ooh, yeah. Sylph, it's Bob Ross, and he's got a floating calendar behind him. Then we have some an Adele-esque floating half blade. This one's pretty interesting, very different. I like this, but again, I wonder with a white background how much of it really pops. Because I noticed from the submissions that a lot of people had had backgrounds that were like a full effect like this. So regardless of the full background is either light or dark, it'll always work, right? Because it has its own contrast within it. No progress session today. I had one earlier, but it was a private session. And this one has some clouds going on. This one's in a cute little bear outfit with a red ribbon. This one is holding onto a blob. Is it supposed to be a star? I don't know what these things are supposed to be. But it's kind of cute, I guess. Polygon peacock. Yeah. What is it called? Fuck. That's... Oh, that's their name. That's not even the name of the design. Again, this one looks pretty cool. I wonder how they're gonna make the. They would have to make the moon pop quite a bit, right, for the light backgrounds. This one very light again. This one very dark again. This one is pretty cool actually. This particle effect is pretty nice, and like the shining sun through it. This one is pretty cool, and like it's got the two horns, and one of them is broken. It's a very reminds me very much of like the Arankar in Bleach and stuff. It's like a little bit of a throwback. This one for me. More bunny ears seem to be very popular. Animal ear items seem to be super popular, and the little pinwheel hat. But of course, these are all the silver mentions. These are all won't make it into the game, but the designers are still getting something for it. Oh, there's 4 more. This one's interesting. When you have the whole set, you get like a frame around your character, or almost like a mirror flame, like mirror of Erised kind of thing going on. I like this one. It's pretty simple, straightforward, well executed. This one with the moon effect, it's very similar to this one here. Just tilted it a little bit. Looks a bit, well, it's a different style, but I like it. It's got a little bit of an Oliver Twist hat thing going on. Hello, everyone. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching Cara Live. Appreciate you. And this one. So this one has kind of like a glow around the items, right? So whether you have a dark or a light background, that kind of fixes the contrast thing. Does it almost look like this says thick to anyone? This is, if they make this a T, it's like it says thick. Okay, my bad. This one kind of cool. This one also solved the problem of the current NX set where you have a giant stick with something hanging from it. You don't want it to dangle into the ground, so you angle it upwards instead, so it dangles downwards, so it reaches the ground. But yeah, a lot of good submissions. A lot of winners that they ended up picking from that. So all of these gold medal things are all going to make it into the game in Korea. I guess we'll have to wait and see if 6 months from now we'll see some of those as well, or maybe sooner, maybe later. But a lot of times, I think there's a lot of stuff in KMS that doesn't necessarily make it to us in terms of cash up stuff. Because Korea gets so much cash up. It's insane. I don't know if eventually it all makes it to us, but I know that it's not on the same release schedule where everything from every patch always gets taken over. There's some kind of filter going through there. So I imagine... I don't know why, because I imagine they could just copy-paste that one the easiest, because there's no language issue, so that's one of the easier things to transfer, I think. But have to wait and see what we get. And yeah, so that's a follow-up on the first Golden Hands Awards. They call it the first Golden Hands, so we're expecting more in the future. And I think it's in general just good to have interaction, right, between the community and between the devs and everything. What is this? Dude, lots of nice ads here for our boy Orangemushroom. They also had a video of some of the judges. Jin must have been too busy with BTS to make it. Explain their decisions and why they chose some of the winners. Oh, Jin from BTS was a part of the judges, okay. If you look at the likes, dislikes, it's pretty heavily disliked. Lol. I think it's because for the hairs and faces in particular, it seems like they just chose the ugly, jokey ones instead of the ones that actually looked good. Yeah, I mean, they should have done a mix and match between... I think they did like 3 or 4 like ugly / jokey ones, and then 2 that people would actually consider getting. That probably bit of... I mean, I think it's good to pick 1 or 2 jokey ones if you're gonna pick 6, just like for the memes. But the most of them should be faces that people actually consider buying. Yeah. When the whole process is supposed to be like, this is what you guys... I mean, you guys get to choose. If you let the community choose on which eyes and faces and which hairs and whatever they prefer, that's basically your community telling you is like, this is what I would shill money for. This is what I care enough to go on a website and vote for. This is what I would go out and spend money on. To like then not take that and then just go for the memes and go for the jokes this hard is kind of like defeating the point of giving the players feedback in the first place, I think. Because it's like, oh, you selected like 4 jokey faces and like 80 normal ones. Like, let's pick all of the jokey ones from it. That's a little... Yeah. That's a little like a slap back. It doesn't seem to make that much sense, in my opinion. But yeah, that's the first Golden Hands. Apparently Korea not super happy with that. the KBS apparently not super happy with that with the video. They weren't happy with, you know, the user advisory group being in between them and the eventual game, and I guess that's why they're not super happy with the judges being in between them and what actually makes it into the game. That seems to be a general thing that they're not super happy with. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did you like any of the styles? Is there anything you would consider buying if it does make it to GMS? Because yeah, I do agree the jokey styles are like fun, but I mean, how long is it really fun for? Is it fun for a week? Fun for a month? Whereas another style might be something that you would be looking forward to rocking for several months or a year, right? But yeah, let me know what you think, and just trying to keep you updated.